This is a review of LEGO Star Wars set number 75299 Trouble on Tatooine from 2021 and currently retails for $39.99 on Target.com. Just to get this out of the way, I am not an experienced set reviewer in any way. This is in fact my first review ever, so keep that in mind as we go through with this. Starting things off with the main build of this set here, we have a little tent build, hut, whatever, for the Tusken figure in this set. And it's very simple, kind of disappointing really. We have like half the hut, and then we have the fireplace, and then nothing. I mean, this is supposed to be your imagination, of course, but wouldn't it get cold? Deserts get pretty dang cold at night. So this can all unfold. You're not meant to do this. It just allows you to build it easier, and it lets you access the interior. So let's get a little bit closer. So we have a pot right here with a bone in it, and that's probably some food the Tusken is cooking. And then right in here, you can see like some detailing that kind of looks like a seat. Like maybe you're supposed to sit this Tusken guy in there, maybe, possibly. You kind of can. Let's see. And then we have like I don't know what this is, some dish piece on a stamp. Maybe this is like a plate for some food. Then we have another seat here, and then the brown plate here that holds the pot on the other side. Then moving up here, we have like this little pole going up right there. It leads to like the top here, which is like a, I don't know, like a lookout thing. Maybe you could stick the Tusken up there too. There's how he looks. Let's keep in watch. And then we have a clip for possibly the Caffey stick, whatever you want to call it, down there. Then we have a cooking fire. Very simple build. Uses one of those like flame pieces that you've seen forever now, and this is on a ratchet joint, so this can be articulated if you want. I don't know why you would want to do this, but maybe say you were moving this around and then you wanted to have, maybe say you're moving this to another location and you just wanted to flip it up for storage. I don't know. I think it's just supposed to, don't mind me as I destroy everything. I just think it's supposed to hold it together. Well, that's about it for this build of the set, so let's move on to another one. Here we have like a ballista type thing for the Tusken Raider in this set. It is really cool looking, like almost straight out of the show. This set is supposed to be for the first episode of season 2 of the Mandalorian Disney Plus series. Around back, we have like a clip, bar, for the Tusken to clip on there. Like he's operating this ballista here. You have some wheels down here, and there are some legs. Oh, whoops. You have some legs here that hold it up, and then you have a trans-clear piece underneath. Oops, just gonna look at that. This is really cool. Like, usually whenever we get like a translucent piece like this to simulate air, it's usually like a cylindrical piece. So I've never had this part before, and that's really cool to have. I'm sure it's coming with some other stuff too. We have a silver spring-load shooter. I know this comes in other sets, but it is my first time getting it, so that's really cool. It's supposed to be like a giant crossbow bolt to suit the Crate Dragon in the show. And then we have these here that hold on to these. I'm not a crossbow guy, so sorry if I'm being a bit dust there. If I'm being a bit I don't know, ignorant. Here we have some cables to like provide tension in order to shoot this. And as you've seen like probably 1,000 times before, ever since 2014, it just flies off and gets lost. Let's move on to the final build of this set, then the minifigures, then I'll give you my overall thoughts. The final build of this set is a speeder for Mando, and this is really cool. I like this a lot. This is my favorite build of the set. So up front we have these pieces. I don't know if they're supposed to be like guns or whatnot. I don't know. I don't think I had guns in the show. Here and it has like some light gray here, and then this here is like that nougat color, dark nougat, and I think that this is supposed to be rust because he says in the show you still got that speeder bike, and then she says, that one lady, I don't remember her name, something along the lines of a little rusty, but yeah, I've got it. So I think this is supposed to be rust, showing that this is old. And then we have a brown great piece here, and more of these nougat pieces. We got a total of like 8 of them in the set, I think. And then over here we have a seat for Mando, and then a clip to hold accessories. This is on both sides, as you can see here. And we have some texturing. I like the use of the joystick piece here. This is kind of neat. And then we have a sack for Grogu, which is adorable. Like in the Season 2 posters, you can be looking forward while Mando drives. And he's held on just by one of these stamp pieces, as is this backpack part. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Oh yeah, they have like the trans clear pieces to show that this is floating. Don't know if you could see that really well. And you have some double loaf pieces here. The first minifigure we have in this set here is a Tusken Raider, and he's nothing new, but he's really awesome. Like, that head mold is just so good. Looks straight out of the movies, but we've gotten that quite a lot before. In case you've never seen this, you got some bandages here and some spikes poking out of the top, and he has the goggles and breath filter or whatever. And his torso and legs, pretty good. You can see he's got some ammunition pouches here, and he's got some leg printing showing more of his desert clothes, which is not needed at all. Oops. Not needed at all, really, but I'm glad it's here. Always nice to have some leg printing, and around the back you can see his belt continues here. And his one and only accessory in this set is this gaffy stick. Here we have Mando, and he is so great. Like, the fact that we have the pearl silver helmet piece here is just great. I have no idea why the Season 1 Mando had a gunmetal gray hat. That is not accurate at all. And his accessories here, he has his rifle and his normal blaster here. And moving these out of the way, you can see his torso printing here. Very nice, really shiny, reflective. He's got like a belt strap and some other bags and gadgets and whatnot on his belt there. And then his leg printing is really cool. He's got like a detailed knee pad and a slightly less detailed knee pad. And then he has arm printing, which is awesome. Like, I know this comes in some other sets, but this is really cool. You have the pauldron with the signet of the Mudhorn there. I don't remember what this particular bracelet gauntlet does. But on the other side, we have same sort of thing, only slightly different. Like, this pauldron does not have the Mudhorn signet, and then and then this has the whistling birds here. He uses one of the papery capes in gray here, and it works fine. Spinning it around so you can see his back torso print though. And you can just see he's got another armor plate there to protect his back. Some more ammunition things, and his belt strap continues around the back. And then, last but certainly not least, no face print. Very sad. Like, at this point in the show, we'd already seen his face, so I don't know why. Here we have Grogu, or the child, or whatever you want to call him. He's adorable. Like, oh man, I mean, he's come with some other sets. He even had a Christmas sweater and an advent calendar, but this is my first time ever getting him, and he is just so great. So he's got like a small Yoda style head hair, and really captures his likeness from the show really well. And you can see he uses the baby mold here, so he's a bit chunky, but you know, it works because in the show his coat made him rather large. And then down in there, you can just see some torso printing, showing his little furry collar, and around here, no back printing. In terms of packaging, this is what we get here for the box. It's just this standard Lego Star Wars box. You got Mando up at top, and they got the minifigure things down here. Then you got some trademark showing that this is indeed the Mandalorian and this is indeed the child, in case you confuse them for anybody else. And you know, got this standard thinness here, and then this one has you punch out the parts there. I feel like a lot of boxes are having that these days, probably to cut down some tape production. And yeah, pretty standard box. And this is the instruction manual here, and it has the box art. Let's go. Like, I don't know what's up with the current instruction design, but they don't show the box art anymore, and that sucks. Like, really. You have a QR code for Lego Life, and then around the back you have pretty much what you expect. And on the back here, you have some advertisements. I'll show you here for the other sets in that wave in 2021. Cool. So overall, would I recommend this set? Yeah, I think I would. This is really neat. You get some good stuff here, some good parts, and good minifigures, and you get Grogu, so that's a plus. And that is my review of Trouble on Tatooine, my first ever review, and I hope I did a good job. Hopefully I can make some more videos soon with some other things I currently own, and hopefully some new 2023 sets down the line. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one.